Morning, members of the media. It's great to be at the National Sports Center, and obviously there's no need for introduction, but the Minister of Community, Culture and Sports, my colleague Minister Pat Pamplin, and the lovely lady who's responsible for bringing the Danish team to Bermuda for the BTA is here with us as well. And I'd just like to say a few words to welcome the Danish swim team to Bermuda. This is our winter. This is about as cold as it gets. The weather might get a little bit worse than this, but you're going to have some great weather. It's wonderful to have you in Bermuda, and we're delighted that they've taken the opportunity to come to our paradise in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean. I'll be following their training very closely. We'll certainly be following your work when you get down south in the Olympics, but we're delighted that you come here to share not only in the Bermudian hospitality, but what we have to offer. We believe that Bermuda can be a home for people who want to get away from their normal environment, their usual training environment. It can be a home for them to continue to train and take their performance to a higher level. And as a former athlete, I take great pride in coming here this morning, and you might wonder where Senator Barron is. He's in the change room because once we finish the press conference, he's going to do a 2.5 pike off the 10-meter diving board, and the Danish swim team is going to go swimming. So, without further ado, I'd like to introduce the Minister, Pat, but it's great to have you on the island. I look forward to hearing how the training went, and welcome to Bermuda. Minister Pat.
Thank you, Mr. Premier, and to all other people here. Let me just say that it is indeed a pleasure for me as the Minister responsible for sport to also add my words of welcome to every member of the Danish swim team as you are here for your training regimen. Let me also say that as an athlete, I know that there are lots of expectations of you as you do your training. Certainly your country is looking at you as their representatives, and everybody's expecting you to come home and to do well. What you may find in your own environment is that your news media may put you under a level of scrutiny to which you would prefer that they would ease you up. However, from our perspective, our media here is very warm and welcoming. So you needn't worry about having to face the media here in Bermuda. Let me wish you well in your training as you prepare for the Olympics. Certainly, knowing that you've chosen to come to Bermuda initially, we will ensure that we track your progress, that we monitor you, and that we will root for you as you are doing your heats and as you go through your competition in the main event. Let me say that we will want you to win unless you're swimming against one of our Bermudians, in which case I'm afraid I'm going to be a little bit biased. But let me just say welcome. We do order special weather for you, and I think we've done that today, so welcome. Enjoy your training session here in Bermuda. Enjoy the camaraderie, enjoy the fellowship, and enjoy the friendship of the Bermudian people. We certainly hope that you have been made to feel welcome, and we would like for you to leave Bermuda knowing that you are always welcome to return. Bring your families, bring everybody, and just take advantage of this amazing swim facility. Welcome to Bermuda. Have a good time here, and best wishes with your training regimen.
Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning to our honored guests today. The BTA is absolutely thrilled to welcome the Danish national swim team as they prepare for the Olympics. It's very validating to see that this is actually happening now. The partnership that we've established with the National Sports Center is yielding a lot of interest from sports teams overseas who want to come here and do their spring training. And we anticipate that over a dozen teams will be confirming and are in the process of making their arrangements. So you'll hear a bit more about this as teams start to arrive. This really does demonstrate what can happen when we put the great facilities, good strategy, and partnerships on the island together. We start to yield results. Bermuda is establishing itself as a real sports paradise at this time of year, when we really do need to see more visitors come to enjoy what we have. The feedback on the facility here already, Coach Juba has told me, is very, very good. They are very, very pleased with the quality of the facility. So we congratulate our partners for making sure they're looking after the athletes very, very well, and our hotel partners who are where they are staying on the island. They'll be here for a couple of weeks, and that's really fantastic in terms of how long they're staying, in terms of how long they'll be using the facilities, and what they're bringing with them in terms of profile for us. So welcome to you all. We appreciate you choosing Bermuda, and we look forward to seeing your success in the Olympics.
Good morning, everyone. Firstly, I'd just like to say welcome to the team and Nick, the coach. As a member of the NSC, on behalf of everyone, we are very excited to have them here. The fact that they chose to come here to Bermuda and to the National Sports Center is a huge vote of confidence in us and our facilities. It doesn't just include the pool, it includes the track, the hockey pitch, the fields, and our newest addition, the athletic training zone that we have just opened a couple weeks ago. They will also be taking advantage of that while they're here. We hope that this is just the beginning for the National Sports Center and that we're able to host many other sports teams in the near future. On behalf of everyone at the National Sports Center, I'd like to say good luck in Rio later this year, and I really hope that you guys enjoy your stay. Thank you.
Coach Nick.
Hi everybody, I'm Nick Juba. I'm head coach of Denmark. As you probably gather, I'm British, so that's why I'm talking, because actually all these guys speak better English than I do, but you know, that's the nature of Denmark and Scandinavia. We're really grateful to be here, and you know, it's early days. We've only been here a couple of days, but we've been made to feel incredibly welcome. This is a friendly place, and you know, in every aspect, from hoteling through to the pool here, through to the transport backwards and forwards, we've found everything pretty good so far, and I have no reason to think it's going to change from that. The weather, I wanted it to be unpredictable, and already it has been a little bit, and it's great that it's sun shining right now, and so for those reasons it's a very positive input for us. This team is a good team, a great team in some ways. They probably wouldn't want me to tell you, but we've got a world record holder here, we've got a world couple of world championship medalists here, we've got a European champion. We've got a European Championship medalist here. This is a high quality team of top class athletes. And of course there is a certain amount of pressure as we run into Rio, and we want to come here and relax and enjoy it, and not feel too much pressure right now. The pressure will come along later. This seems to me an ideal place, you know, to come and enjoy ourselves. We accept all free meals, we accept any entertainment and hospitality you want to offer us. We're very generous in those ways, so don't worry about being nice to us, we can deal with that. So I guess that's all from me. If you want to ask me questions and stuff later on, we've got a staff here of 2 other coaches and various sports science backup men, a team manager, and a group of 8 swimmers, one of whom's not arrived yet. So that's where we are at present. My thanks from the team, and I guess we'll see a bit more of you on and off over the next 2 weeks. Thank you.
Coach, just before you step away, on behalf of the government and the people of Bermuda, I'd like to take this opportunity to present you with our plaque and our coat of arms. Welcome to Bermuda.
Thank you
much
very much.
success, and come back and see us again.
Thank you
All the
very
best.
much indeed. Thank you.
Coach, over the course of the Olympics, Denmark has won a total of 12 medals. Using this camp, what do you think you're going to have to do to springboard Denmark into getting more medals at the Rio Olympics?
Well, I think swimming's got a whole load harder over the years, and every medal is hard won these days. It's not a case of just being there. We're going to have to prepare meticulously, so that's why I've chosen here, because this is pretty like Rio in July. The weather's a bit unpredictable. There's some sunshine, there's some rain, and there's you know, you can't decide how the weather's going to be. So I wanted to have fairly similar conditions.
Now you have, as you said, world record holders, European record holders, and so forth. You have Mads Gleisner.
Oh, we do, yes.
Yeah. He's a long distance record holder in freestyle events. What will he be using here to try and better that freestyle stroke?
Well, I don't think that anything specifically will happen here. Mass is just getting back into good fitness shape. This is very much the start of the season. He's actually based in California. And
he's got two swimmers from Bermuda with him in California, Rebecca Halliger and Julian Fletcher.
yeah, I think Rebecca's his girlfriend. She's been training a little bit with us. Is here and long-term girlfriend, and so Mass is a key member of the Danish team. He hasn't qualified for the team yet, but he will qualify, I'm sure. And he's a key male figure for us, and he will without doubt be in the best shape he can be by the time Rio comes. He's very professional in those ways.
Now you have quite a few others who are here, and they've been holding records in the Danish swimming organization since 2009. We're 6 years on. They're a little older, more mature, more experienced. What level of professionalism are you hoping that they take to Rio to ultimately come away with any type of medal, let alone a gold?
Yeah, well, I mean, the obvious answer is they've got to be very professional, and we've got to look at all the small little details. And in the end, we can only do what we can do for our swimmers, and they can only do. They can't affect what other people do. What's going on in the States or in Australia or wherever, we can't affect that. We can only do the very best we can do. And this camp is all about preparing us and giving us ideas. So we're trying out the race times for Rio, which, as you know, for American television, the swimming sessions are pushed back till almost midnight, 10 till 12. So we're going to try a little bit of that here in the second week. And so we're just trying things out. We're trying to cover all areas to give everyone the best possible opportunity to get up and do the job when it matters.
So ultimately, your first chance to work on what you do during the day to prepare for such a late event, because as you said, it's going to be late for TV, for everything. It's going to be a late. So you to make the athletes as comfortable as possible, you start this early to prepare?
Yeah, we're monitoring sleep patterns while they're here, so that's a key factor. We're going to change eating times around to fit in with that. So the hotel down the road, Coca Reef, who's looking after us, they're having to fit things around us, and we're a bit of a nuisance, but this is an ideal place where people are accepting us and very friendly towards us. This is a good venue for us to try these things out, and we will take stuff away from here and learn things and then try and adapt for when we need to do this properly. And it's an important time for us, and we need to get it right here.
All right, well, we wish you all the best, and we'll see you throughout.
Thank you very much.